here I am again, showing up at the biggest of moments and then disappearing all over again. What a guy I am. Promising every time that I will show up consistently and then again forgetting it in the very next second. Anyway, all of that aside, what a auspicious moment to show up again with. What a beautiful, brilliant way to make a comeback with a divine touch itself. The trailer of Ramayana, and I have some things to say about the marketing materials of Ramayana, Namit Malhotra's Ramayana, but I'll come to that later. First, let us watch it together and see what they are cooking. The trailer starts in 3, 2, 1.
तुम्हारा नया राजा देवलोक, पृथ्वीलोक, पाताल लोक, तीनों लोकों में एक ही राज होगा। जब जब सृष्टि पर संकट आया, भगवान विष्णु ने अवतार लेकर उसकी रक्षा की। मेरा ज्येष्ठ पुत्र विश्व कल्याण के लिए यदि मेरा अंत भी हो जाए तो भी मुझे स्वीकार है। निर्णय मैं ले चुका हूं। एक पुत्र होने के नाते अपने पिता के वचन का पालन करना मेरा कर्तव्य है।
तुम्हारे लिए 14 वर्ष का वनवास। उस वचन का क्या जो आपने मुझे विवाह के समय दिया था? अब हमारा भाग्य एक है और भाग्य में जो भी लिखा है मुझे स्वीकार है।
Yes.
जनस्थान की राजकुमारी सूर्पनखा, वो मोहित हो गई है आप पे।
राम से प्रतिशोध दिया जाएगा सूर्पनखा। राम की मृत्यु साधारण होगी, ना उसका अपमान। रावण तीनों लोगों का स्वामी है, तो तीनों लोगों के सामने उसका वध करूं। मैं अपनी सीता को वापस लूंगा।
Oh, Pallavi.
ये राम के युग का आरंभ है।
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158
Wow, thoughts are complex right now, convoluted, but let me start off with the very first thing that is coming in my mind. They have managed to show us what a capable fight, what an worthy opponent Ravan actually is. This thriller, although I want to say this Ramayana, this should be focusing on Ram more, maybe Ram and Ma Sita more, but this trailer from the beginning until the end, Ravan stole the show. Yash as Ravan stole the show. Although in the first dialogue and some of the cases, Yash's voice, and especially in Hindi, I think Ravan. All the time we have seen Ravan, and the last time I saw Ravan's character, it was by Mohit Raina himself playing in a theater, playing the role of Ravan, and his voice, his gravitas, his control over the vocabulary of Hindi is so good, so rich. It vibrates in your brain. It's like a reverb echo that always keeps coming back in your ear. Yash's voice maybe, or the clarity or the hold on language may be a little step down from that of not Mohit Rana, Ashutosh Rana. I'm so sorry, Ashutosh Rana was the guy, and we all know Ashutosh Rana has such command over the language. So comparing Yash to Ashutosh Rana would be very wrong, but the physical presence, the viciousness in his eyes, the body language, he has nailed that part. Now coming to all the other characters, all the other visuals. First teaser of Ramayana had some hiccups or some complaints about it, especially some of the visuals regarding the demons. They should not be called demons, Daitya, Asur, as we like to call them. Demons is more of a Western concept. Demons have their own visual looks and things. The first teaser of Ramayana had that kind of ogre look to it, but in here, that has changed. It doesn't look like an ogre. All the few glimpses that we saw of the 3D creatures, none of them look like they are from Game of Thrones or they are from any other fairy tale or tales that doesn't belong to us, that doesn't belong to the Indian culture, that belongs to the Western culture. But it doesn't look like that. They have worked on that very well. All the grand visuals, especially big scale visuals, the Pushpak Viman. I'm so sorry. It takes a little time for me to come to my mouth. Pushpak Viman, the Jatayu, the Kumbhakarn, or all this massive crew of warriors, all of them look so good. And there might be a little hiccups that I may have missed because the story was going and I was immersed in it. But the visuals are looking stunning. They look like a high-class movie. And then coming to our two main characters, Ranbir Kapoor as Ram. He looks to me divine. He looks divine. He looks pristine. He looks like a guy who is young. Lord Ram was supposed to be young, and he looks young. Although Ranbir Kapoor, when he was shooting for the film, he was nearing 40. Now he is 40. So despite that, he does look young. He does look agile. He does look the part. He does look calm. And when the emotions hit, he does show the emotions as well. Ram, as we have known Ram, for the heaviest part of the journey has been calm, has been in control of all of his emotions, has been in control of all of his rages, everything. He at almost all point of time has been in control of all of those things. But there comes a time when everything just breaks loose and you just feel the loneliness, you just feel the helplessness in him, in Lord Ram as well. When Sita got captured by Ravan, and despite all the efforts, he was not getting to see Sita, and he had no idea how Sita was. So at some point Lord Ram also gives in. Lord Ram so not like gives in to emotions and all that, but he also expresses those emotions. He also showcases some vulnerability as well. Because yes, he is Lord Ram, he is a avatar of Vishnu, but still he had the human side in him as well. So in here as well, the way Ranbir Kapoor showcased that anger, anger and sort of like wrath. That would be the correct answer. The wrath in his face when he was talking about how he will get back Sita, and showcase the three loks, that Ravan is the father of three loks. I'll show them. I'll defeat him in front of all the three loks. That the moment he was delivering the dialogues, the expressions were showcasing that wrath in his eyes. And coming to the dialogues, they are not very heavy, very heavy, Sanskrit heavy, or neither very, they are modern. They are the Hindi that we know now. It is not rash. It is not crash. It is not cringe. But still, it is simple. It has been kept simple. It doesn't go too close to the roots, too close to the cultural thing. Don't depend on the heavy vocabulary of Hindi. I would have loved that, because this is Ramayana, obviously. So using the heavy vocabulary of Hindi would have suited it. But I am not complaining about the normal Hindi as well. It is good. As long as the dialogues are good, I am happy. It's okay. The dialogues are okay. And coming to Masita, Sai Pallavi has an effortless charm in her presence. She doesn't need to do a lot of things. It's all about her simplicity, all about her effortlessness, all about her presence that matters. And in here, there wasn't too many dialogue of her, there wasn't too many scene of her in this trailer, but she looked effortlessly charming without doing much. She looked effortlessly good, effortlessly divine. And I know there will be a lot of people that will be complaining about how she doesn't look glamorous compared to any other glamorous heroines, but that is the point. You don't need to look glamorous for every character. Not every character requires to be glamorous. Sometimes divinity, sometimes beauty comes out of the purity. Sometimes beauty comes out of the unfiltered touch. Okay? It doesn't mean that every character needs to be glamorously put on. Every character needs, and I'm not talking about that scandalous glamour either. There are a lot of examples of beauties. If I was to cast, I would have casted 90s Aishwarya as Masita. She would have been perfect for it. She has the simplicity and she has the glamour in it as well. If I would have casted Sita now, I don't see any like Deepika Padukone might have been a good choice, yes, but looking at Sai Pallavi, I feel like this naiveness, the simplicity in her eyes, the simplicity in her body language is just fits it perfectly for me. A lot of people may argue about the casting choices, and it will keep going on. It will keep going on. This argument, this debate about casting, who would have been better, who would have, just keep all of these hypotheticals in your mind. Keep all of these hypothetical scenarios out of it when you are watching it. Watch it for the merit of the own actors, the actors and their merit. Watch it for the actors and their credibility. Judge them by their performance, not by how they look, not by their posture, not by their height, not by their previous life, and not by their personal life, not by their history, not by anything like that. Judge them by their performance. Judge them by how much honesty they are putting in that performance, how much they are trying to justify the performance. I'll keep it as simple as that. One thing I would say, from a Ramayana trailer, I do expect to hit that orchestral crescendo, that high peak, where all the emotions are high and then boom, ends in there. In the trailer, the music piece, when the music piece dropped, I felt that in that music piece, hearing the animation when the animation dropped about the title announcement of Ramayana or the movie announcement of Ramayana, the Hans Zimmer music collaborated with Ravan. That music had that crescendos high and that drop, and I had a goosebump moment in there. This trailer has its moments, has its portions, but overall, as a trailer, I don't think it elevates us to that high and leaves us there. It is more like, okay, like a roller coaster, goes and then drops, goes and drops, goes and drops, and ultimately ends in a steady, faded way. And maybe it was cut in a hurry. Maybe the trailer was made in a hurry, because all the speculation about the fact that the trailer was first launched in an event, okay, then was supposed to launch in 28th of July, I guess. Then it was postponed and it was supposed to be launched with Sony, in collaboration with Sony, and later on, but Sony has their movie Spider-Man Homecoming coming in, Spider-Man Brand New Day coming in, and Namit Malhotra decided that what the biggest way of marketing about Ramayana would be to collaborating Ramayana with the biggest movie of this year so far, after Doomsday. So the hype of Spider-Man is really high, and for me, I think it even exceeds that of Doomsday. So they're collaborating with Sony for that, and releasing the trailer with the movie is actually a good strategy. But as a marketing material, I would have loved to see character details more. For example, if we had a character glimpse of Ma Sita, then character glimpse of Lakshman, then character glimpse of Ram, and then character glimpse of Ravan, about all of their story, about who they are, how they are, and a small glimpse of their life, and then it would have been better, because we know the story of Ramayana, yeah, but the main target of Namit Malhotra is to make it global, so that everyone can get to know about them. So what a better way than to do that than making character introduction and getting everyone to know about the characters early on, rather than knowing them in the film. So that could have been done, but I think this was a decision made in a hurry, because they saw the opportunity that attaching their trailer to the biggest movie that is releasing right now would give them a big marketing boost, and that is a good strategy. It has its own perks, has its own benefits, but yeah, so far the visuals for me is looking good. I haven't seen it frame by frame, so there might be some visuals that lack in some department, maybe, but I hope no one comes in saying that this is AI shot, this is that shot, like that. I don't want to hear all of that. Please guys, keep the hatred aside, keep the biasness aside, watch the trailer from a neutral point of view, from what they are trying to showcase. Judge it on that basis, not from the previous biasness that you already have in your mind. Okay, having said that, am I excited for it? Hell, I'm excited for it, and I actually would love to see their character introductions one by one, and hopefully Namit Malhotra sees this video and decides to drop one of the character introductions one by one. Namit Malhotra, if you are watching this, please do. Fingers crossed. And yeah, that was my video. That was my reaction to the trailer. Could have been epic. As a trailer, could have been epic, but very good trailer. Gives us the idea about the story. Gives us the idea about what we're going to see in the Ramayana Part 1. So yeah, excited to see it. That was my thoughts about the trailer. Comment down below what are your thoughts about it, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to Omlan Rexo.